you will learn payroll module. So let's begin. In today's video tutorial, we will see payroll module features and configurations. In today's video tutorial, we will create a payroll period and we will see how we can create that payroll period and how we can apply that payroll period for the payroll processing. Also, we will creating some income tax slabs for the particular financial year. Then also we will apply that income tax slab to the payroll processing. If employee had some exemption of declaration for the income tax calculation, then we will attach that exemption also, and we will see how we can add the salary components for the salary processing as well. Also, we will creating a salary structure and we will attach that salary structure to particular employee. This way, we can assign that salary structure to a particular employee. Also, we will creating a salary slip by doing a payroll entry, and we will generate a salary slips, and we can allocate salary slips to each and every employee. Also, we will see some of the tabs like Earning tab, Deduction tab, Net Pay Info tab, and Bank Details tab from the salary slips. So go to our ERPNext application system. Here already I have opened my browser and I have entered my ERPNext URL, and I have landed on my login page. I entered my username and password, and now I'm going to log in into the systems. Once I logged in, I will be landed on a home doc type. So today's topic is payroll topic. So go back straight forward to the payroll option, and under the payroll option, you will be once you click on a payroll option, you will be landed on payroll doc type. Here under the payroll option, there are two options. One is salary payout and another one is a tax and benefits. First of all, we will see a salary payouts. If you click on salary payouts, then you will be landed on salary payout doc type. Here under the shortcuts, you will see the salary slip, payroll entry, salary registers, and you can under the transaction and reports, you will see under the master reports, you can see the salary component, salary structure, income tax slab, master, payroll period. Under the payroll master, you will see the salary structure assignment option, salary slip, payroll entry. In incentive, you will see additional salary option, employee incentive, retention bonus as well. In loans, you can see loan type, loan application, loan details. Under the accounting, you can see charts of account and other accounting functionalities. Here we will purely see only the payroll option. So we will go to directly start with the master of salary component. Here, if you open on the salary component, all previously generated components will listed down. If you want, all standard salary component options are available in a salary component list, whether it is a deduction part or whether it is a addition part. So all these components are the standard components. If you want, apart from this, if you want to add any other salary component, then you can click on add salary component button. Here under the overview tab, you can give the name of salary component. Here I am giving the other, and I will give the abbreviation OA. Under the type, I need to decide whether I'm going to add this salary component in earning side or a deduction side. Suppose I'm going to add both sides, so I'm selecting first earning one, and here I need to give the description of the salary component, other earnings. So suppose if I want to give any mobile phone allowance or any other allowances, then I will entering the other salary component. So now I need to make some of the decisions for this salary component. Here, if this salary component is based on payment days, yes, payment days means whenever the employee is mark his attendance, then only this salary component will get calculated. Otherwise, it is not get calculated. It considered as marked as absent. Also, this salary component is a taxable. Yeah, it is a taxable. But these two flags is by default activated in ERPNext application. Depend upon your business scenario and depend upon your business process and your company's management policy, you can uncheck this flag and you can carry on the other settings. In a condition and formula, you can set a condition and formula for the calculation. Here some of the examples has given how to calculate the component of formula based component calculation. Based on this example, you can add a formula and condition and formula for the salary component calculation. In flexible benefits, you can check this if this component will be considered as a flexible benefit or else. So go to the overview and just save this salary component. This salary component is now enabled for the salary processing. Go back to the salary component. Here you will see that other salary component is now enabled for the salary processing. Once again, go to salary payout. Now we will see the salary structure. What is the salary structure? Here, if you see that already for the current financial year 24-25, the salary structure is added. That if you want to add another salary structure, then you can click on that and give the name for the salary upload. For example, if I am giving the name salary structure employee 2024-2025, here I'm going to add this salary structure name HR-EMP-2425. Again, here if you want to add company, if you have multiple companies, then you can select a company for which you are going to add a salary component. Currently I'm using another company and my company would be this company, or I'm keeping the same company. It's up to you if you have a multiple company. Then on which letterhead you are going to print this salary structure. The letterhead also can be defined over here and the value will be fetched from the company itself by default if you selecting for a particular company. Then again, if any leave encashment amount you need to decide per day, you can enter the leave encashment amount over here, and also payroll frequency you need to set. Obviously payroll frequency will be monthly, and max benefit amount you can enter directly over here, and these two amounts will get calculated at the time of payroll entry. So I'm going to now move ahead to earning and deduction section. Here you can add earning components. Here I'm adding one by one earning component. Basic, then basic would be say 10,000 rupees minimum. Then second allowance would be my HRA, which would be a 50% of basic, so it's 5,000 rupees. And then third component would be my DRNS allowance. It is again 50% from the HRA. And fourth component would be my The addition, which would be again 50% of my dearness allowance here. So this way I can add earnings, and also under the deduction part I need to add some of the deduction part. First of all, I am going to add a professional tax. Professional tax would be, I am going to deduct it 200 rupees, and now again I am going to add some other deduction. Would be suppose employee has taken any uh, advance or any other thing, other advance for the traveling purpose, are not submitted the bills, then I'm going to deduct that amount under the component of other deduction. Second deduction will be a provident fund. In India, we are deducting a provident fund for employee, which will be the 1800 rupees. And third deduction would be a income tax or ESIC. Here the tax will be based on annual, so I'm not going to add here, but I'm going to calculate it separately. So this way you can add earning component and deduction component for your salary structure. And in account detail you can add mode of payment. So here I'm selecting a bank draft, and I'm going to add a payment account for particular bank. So I'm selecting a bank and I have added a bank draft. Now I'm going to save these details as a salary structure, and now I'm going to submit it permanently for the confirmation. Once you can create a salary structure and you can add the addition component, deduction components, and now you are going to assign the salary structure by clicking on plus button. Here you can assign one by one, or you can assign at a glance from other way also. So for example, here if I select this employee and I'm going to select the salary structure, here my recently created salary structure is there, and I'm going to applicable this salary structure from 1st April, or say from the month of February itself. And if there is any income tax added here, then I'm going to add the income tax. Or if income tax is not created, then I'm going to create income tax by clicking income tax slab FY 24-25, and I'm going to give the effective date from which date this income tax slab is activated. So here I have given in effective date, and if employee have any standard tax exemption amount, then here I'm going to add that amount. If not, then I'm straightforward keep it blank. Here I can now add a taxable salary slabs up to 5 lakh rupees or 3 lakh rupees. We don't have any tax deduction in India, so I'm keeping the amount is 0. Now 0%. Please note that this amount will be deducted under the percentage deduction. So I am keeping as at 0. Now from 6 lakhs or 5 lakhs onwards, the percentage would be a 10%. Again, up to 10 lakhs, percentage would be of 15%. To 20 lakhs, it would be a 20%. And about 20 lakhs and onwards, it would be a 30%. So this way you can add the tax slab, and you can save this tax slab for the financial year. Here I have selected income tax slab financial year 24-25. And now, while defining the salary structure, you can add basic and variable pay amount. Base amount would be 50,000 rupees and variable if any. And here also you can set the payroll cost center if you want, or you can add the details also. So I'm selecting the payroll center as a main payroll center, and I'm going to load the percentage would be 100%. So I'm saving this salary structure assignment and I'm submitting this. This way you can add your salary structure, you can create salary structure, and you can add this salary structure, assign salary structure to the employee. Also, if you go to the awesome bar and you can select the payroll period, here if you go to the payroll period list and if you want to add a payroll period, then you can add the payroll period also. For that you need to give the name of February payroll, or say March payroll, and you can select the start date. Obviously it is a monthly payroll processing, so I'm selecting the only March date range and I'm saving this payroll period. Once you can save this payroll period, then you can add employee tax exemption proof submission, and also you can add employee tax exemption declaration for this particular month. So go back to the payroll period, back to salary payout. Here we will see we have seen that we added salary component, we generated salary slip, we assigned salary slip. Now we are checking, and we also created income tax slab, we also created payroll period. Now we are seeing that salary slip for particular employee. If you add a salary slip here and if you select the employee, then employee will get added. Letterhead is also linked down by default from the company, and here salary structure is also linked down because we have assigned that. And if you added the start date, month date for the particular period, and the attendance is also get marked, then you can select the payment days. Now working payment days will be the 29th, and absent days would be a 0. There will be no leave without pay. Payment days would be a 29. And here if you see the earnings and deductions details, and if you go to the net pay info, then you will see that net pay is get calculated. If employee having provided you a bank detail entry, then you can enter the general entry details, and the bank name, bank account also you can enter here. So I'm going to save this salary slip and I'm going to submit it. If you click on submit it, now we have seen that we have submitted a salary slip. If you go to the print option, you will see that our salary slip will get printed out and our details will be listed, and this way you can print or you can email that salary slip directly. If you click on print button, then option will get you'll get the option. Here you can select the printer because I don't have currently installed any installed printer, so I'm printing it only a PDF file. So go back, or you will get option to create a PDF here, and you can generate a PDF itself. So this way you can print and customize your, if you want to customize your salary slip, then you can go to the menu option and click on customize, and here you will give the name of standard print format name, and you can based on standard customization, and you can click on start button. So this way you can do the customization in your salary slip as well. So this is the way you can generate a salary component, salary slip, you can create a salary structure, you can create income tax, and you can allocate that salary structure to particular employee, and you can make a salary slip as well. Thank you.